Good news everyone. Wuthering Waves just dropped one of the biggest forward vision leaks we've ever seen, and honestly it feels like the devs sat down and said, okay fine, here's the future. Try not to panic. From version 2.8 all the way to version 3.5, we finally have a roadmap that actually makes sense. New resonators, reruns, crazy system changes, story climaxes, probable collapse, and yes, this is the actual timeline that leads us towards Scar and Cristoforo entering playable reality. So welcome to Emergency Updates. This is officially our first video on the channel. And today I want to break everything down in a clean, professional way, but also in a way where we can admit we're all dying inside trying to save our pulls. So let's begin. 2.8 kicks things off with Chisa, a 5-star Havoc Broadblade hybrid sub-DPS/support. And she is basically the soft launch of the Havoc meta evolution. She applies Havoc Bane, she amplifies abnormal damage and dot damage, she helps the team stay alive, and she honestly feels like the foundation block character for every future Havoc comp we're going to run a year from now. Like, you know, those characters that don't feel OP right away but 6 patches later everybody says, oh, she aged like wine? That's Chisa. And then we get Bueling in Phase 2, the Electro Rectifier who buffs resonance skill damage and gives healing, which means 2.8 isn't about raw DPS, it's about resourcing the support meta. Like, the devs are saying, hey, this is the sustainability and utility patch. Build your toolbox now before the real madness starts. Now 2.9, we don't have official confirmations yet, but based on pattern plus dev trends plus internal leakers, this is the calm before the storm patch. 2.9 is the patch where they'll start setting the boards, teasing the narrative, building up the music notes for the next arc. This is that developer inhale patch, where they want you to build resources, and then absolutely drain those resources later. Now 3.0 is where the horizon cracks open. 2 new 5 stars. 1 Fusion Broadblade support and 1 Spectro Pistol DPS who is described as a refugee artist, which already sounds like a fan favorite waiting to happen. And there's also strong whispers of a new Rover variant, either Electro Support Rover or Fusion Rover. 3.0 is the big refresh patch. The patch where the game looks at itself in the mirror and decides to evolve. By the way, before we dive deeper, I want to quickly say this. Our channel is giving away 3 Lunite passes on 500 subscribes. Because I want you, the people who support this new channel, to start winning before the whales even breathe. To enter, just subscribe and comment your resonator you're saving for. Back to the topic. 3.1. This is the Scar patch. Literally, Scar finally becomes playable. He's expected to be a 5-star fusion rectifier using card mechanics, domain manipulation, multiform design. This could be the patch that officially introduces multiple transformation forms as a normal gameplay system instead of a rare gimmick. There's also unconfirmed whispers that a couple older 4 stars might graduate into 5 stars, but I won't lock that part in yet. 3.4 goes completely insane because this is the rumored collab patch. All signs point toward Cyberpunk, Edgerunners, Lucy as Spectro DPS, Rebecca as Havoc support, and David potentially being a free limited character, similar to how HSR did Archer. If this actually hits, this might become the single biggest collab hype moment in Wuthering Waves history. And then 3.5. This is the mystical arc Cristoforo finally steps onto the playable stage. A character who doesn't just fight with strength, he fights by rewriting fate itself. He constructs alternate layers of reality called sonorospheres. He assigns roles to characters inside those narrative layers. He manipulates the story itself as a weapon. He can't invent anything purely from nothing, he must follow a template. But inside that template he is the author. Cristoforo is a narrative manipulator playable unit. And when he arrives, the entire world direction shifts. Wuthering Waves literally transitions into its next mythos era. So if you zoom out, 2.8 is the support foundation. 3.0 is the system evolution. 3.1 unleashes Scar. 3.4 becomes the massive collab event. And 3.5 introduces Cristoforo and changes the laws of the narrative. We are entering the most ambitious era this game has attempted yet. So now I want to hear from you. Which version are you saving for? Are you pulling 2.8 because Chisa is the future? Are you holding for Scar? Or are you already praying to Edgerunners for the collab patch? This is Emergency Updates, and I will be here every patch, tracking every leak, every confirmation, every roadmap shift, the moment it drops. Hit that like, subscribe, and stay close because the next wave might be even bigger than this one.